What's up, guys? Today we're going to discuss the biggest sleeper of each UFC division. Let's start it right at the bottom. We have Brandon Royval. Now, Brandon Royval might sound a little bit funny because he is currently ranked number one, but flyweight is a little bit top heavy with Pantoja and Moreno and Figueiredo basically dominating the whole division, and Tatsuro Terra, who I was going to have here, just got defeated by Brandon Royval, so I swapped him out for Brandon Royval. He's currently 7-3 inside the UFC, with his only losses being to Brandon Moreno, which he just avenged, and now he's riding a 2-fight win streak over Moreno and the formerly mentioned undefeated Tatsuro Taira. Next up on the list, we got bantamweight, and we have the former champ Petr Yan. Petr Yan just won today, or depending when you watch this video, yesterday. He just defeated Davison Figueiredo. He's currently 10-4 inside the UFC, with a couple controversial losses to O'Malley and Aljo. His only losses are actually to former champs Aljo, O'Malley, and Merab, and we all know in a different universe, Petr Yan is still the champion of the world. He's the former champ, and he lost the title in the famous knee to the face to Aljo. Next up on the list, we have Aljamain Sterling. This might be a little bit controversial as he's not the most liked guy in the world. He's currently ranked number 9 in the division. He's 16-4 inside the UFC, with his only win in the featherweight division being over ranked number 10, Calvin Kattar. He also holds wins over Henry Cejudo, TJ Dillashaw, Petr Yan, Corey Sandhagen, Pedro Munoz, and Renan Barão. He's the former bantamweight champion, and his next fight's against undefeated Movsar Evloev at UFC 310, which will be a big challenge for him, but I wouldn't be surprised to see him defeat him and go on to face Merab, which would be the battle of the bear huggers. Next up, we got Money Moicano. Moicano needs money.
Ask for the money! Moicano wants money, porra!
He's ranked number 10, and this might surprise some people. Honestly, even surprise myself. I'm not too sure if I see him getting to the title or not. He's 13-4 inside the UFC, with his only losses being to Ortega, Aldo, the Korean Zombie, Rafael Fiziev, and RDA, which is no joke in those bunch. He's currently riding a 4-fight win streak over Brad Riddell, Drew Dober, Jalen Turner, and Benoit Saint Denis. That last one really holds some weight. That's a great four to beat, and he's really gaining some fan support, so don't be surprised if you see him make his way to a title fight. But I don't know if I see anybody defeating Islam anytime soon. I actually have two people for this division, so the next up I have Max Holloway, who's ranked number 5 in this division and just lost his title fight against Ilia Topuria. He's 22-8 inside the UFC. That was his 30th fight. His only losses are to Poirier twice, McGregor, Volk 3 times, Ilya, and a controversial loss to Dennis Bermudez. He's the former featherweight champ. He has 3 defenses, so he's a go to the division. He just knocked out the number 3 ranked Justin Gaethje, so don't be surprised if after another win or two you see him make his way to the title. And Max at this weight class really looks good with knockout power, so do not be surprised if you see him getting that title. At welterweight, we have the undefeated Jack Della Maddalena, undefeated in the UFC. He's currently ranked number 4. He's 17-0 in the UFC. He's coming off wins over Kevin Holland and Gilbert Burns. He's riding a 15-fight win streak, with his only losses being his first 2 debut fights. I actually have this guy's rookie card, so I'm really rooting for him. Not the only reason I threw him in this video, but I'm rooting for him. Don't be surprised if you see this guy fighting for the title soon, and he really has knockout power. Next up, we have Nasruddin Imavov, who is most known for his fight against Sean Strickland. He's currently ranked number 5, and I was actually surprised myself when I was doing research for this video to find that he has worked his way up to a 3-fight win streak with 1 no contest in that. He's 7-2-1 inside the UFC, with his last loss being to Sean Strickland. He holds wins over Joaquin Buckley, Jared Cannonier, and Brendan Allen, who are no joke in those 3. Rumors have it that he'll be facing Adesanya in Saudi Arabia shortly, so that'll be very, if he wins that, then we all know where he'll be next. Light heavyweight. This might surprise some people because of his age. I believe he's 41, and he's currently ranked number 4 in the division, but, I mean, you can never count out Jan Blachowicz, So I just wanted to throw him in here. He's currently ranked number 4, as I said. He's 12-7-1 inside the UFC. He last fought a year and a half ago. He holds wins over Alexander Rakic, Israel Adesanya, Dominic Reyes, Luke Rockhold, Kralov, and Cannonier. He's arguably beat Alex Pereira and Magomed Ankalaev in his last 2 fights. We haven't seen him for a year and a half, though, so honestly, who knows if he's even going to be back. But if he does, then he's somebody that you can never count out of a championship fight. Coming in at heavyweight, we have actually my favorite on this whole list, and somebody that I've been really surprised with. It's Alexander Volkov. He's ranked number 3 now, and he's on a bit of a resurgence. He's 12-4 inside the UFC, and he holds 48 professional fights in total, which is an anomaly and absolutely crazy. He holds wins over Alistair Overeem, Fabricio Verdum, and Marcin Tybura. He's riding a 4-fight win streak over Pavlovich, Tuivasa, Romanov, and Rosenstruck. He has 3 finishes out of those, with the only not finish being over Pavlovich in the last fight. And he's set to fight Cyril Gane at UFC 310, which, if he wins, he'll be fighting for the title next. He seems like he's really learned how to use his reach and his length to his advantage. He's got good kicks, and if he fights anything like he fought against Sergey Pavlovich, I wouldn't be surprised if we see him even being able to take on Tom Aspinall in the short time. Coming in at women's strawweight might be somebody that's new to a lot of you. I'm honestly not sure how to announce it. If it's Yasmin, I believe it's Yasmin Lucindo. She's only 22 years old, which is why I have her here. She's 4-1 in the UFC, and she's currently ranked number 7 in the strawweight division. She has 22 fights in total at only 22 years old, with 11 finishes, so she holds that knockout power. And she's riding a 4-fight win streak with a win over number 9 ranked Marino Rodriguez last. So don't be surprised if after another win or 2 you see her fighting for the title, and with her knockout power and her age, she'll be in this division for a long time. Finally, we have Kayla Harrison, which, I mean, I can't really call her a sleeper, but I couldn't blow past her. She has to be in the video. She's a beast. She's an animal. She's ranked number 2. She's 2-0 in the division. She's a 2-time Olympic gold medalist. She's 18-1 with a total record in 5-year span with 13 finishes. She has wins over number 3 ranked Ketlin Vieira and former champ Holly Holm. She'll be fighting for the title soon. Do not be surprised if you see her holding that belt above her head shortly. And yeah, that's everybody that I have for sleepers in every division of the UFC. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys for the next one. See ya.